Welcome to Sad Bear on Guy, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the second hour of episode. What is it? I think it's like 45.
69, lol.
No, you ran away for too long for it to be 69. My channel.
Yeah. Okay. So we should go through what we've already talked about.
Welcome to episode 42 plus 1 hour of Sad Bear on Guy, where we basically summed up that we don't know shit about stonks.
But I've made several £100. That being said.
Oh my god, I'm such a fucking.
It's all good, man. Like.
Oh no, this is not okay. This is the fucking worst.
That being said, I'm totally gonna fucking expose you on.
No, you're not. No.
No. Sorry. Let me elaborate. As in, you forgot to record for an hour, of course. That's what.
Oh god.
And then I will post an epic movie.
Oh.
Fuck, I can't. Okay, I'm at the point of drunk where I can't type.
There we go. I got it in the end. Thank you, Melnet, for the for the consecutive Moai.
So I'm definitely being picked up now, right?
Yes,
definitely.
Yes, okay. There is. The line goes wee.
Woo.
Oh.
So yeah, so we've already talked about stonks and PS4 and your new phone. We're not. I'm sorry. Like I've got paid. Like I don't blame you for missing an hour, but I'm not fucking retreading that ground.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
TLDR, we don't know shit about stonks. SHG did stonks. I didn't. There was a lot of heartfelt stories. I got a new phone. It came with some fictional money that I didn't put in stonks, but instead I bought a Nintendo Switch, and it's coming this Tuesday.
Yes.
No, we didn't actually get to that point because we're drunk and we're going slowly.
Yeah, we're at this okay. So it hasn't been elaborated now, so I'm gonna have to call out Moon again for being 2 hours late.
Yes, I was 2 hours late.
Yeah, so. I started pre-gaming half an hour before the time, so I'd be tipsy about 5-10 minutes in to the pod, but Moon didn't show up for an hour and a half after that. So I was already bladdered.
Yeah, so I was 2 hours late, but I didn't pre-game at all, and I'm like three white girl drinks and 2 swigs of vodka deep, and I'm fucking
like. Don't worry about it, because like I haven't drank in so long. Not gonna lie, I kind of got tired of embarrassing myself on Discord.
I'm not fucking. I fully intend to go play like War Thunder and stream it after this.
I was gonna join voice chat, yeah, but like I haven't drank in so long that with the amount I've drank normally, like at the moment, I'd normally just be, I'd say, a bit tipsy. Because I haven't drank in so long, I'm definitely in the drug. Like when I took that pause to go to the toilet, I was just laughing to myself and saying "Mish" over and over again.
Mish, fuck off!
Mish. so I'm already at that point of, like I say, I'm not at the point of like swaying, but I'm of the point where I'm having to try not to sway.
I very much cannot feel my legs all that much.
Also, I'm going to be real with you. Like, I tried really hard to go as long as I can. I smoke when I drink, but I'm also not a degenerate, and I don't smoke in my house. So, I lasted a fucking hour or some shit, but relatively soon, I'm gonna have to take a 5-minute break and have a cigarette. Because smoking while being drunk, I don't know what it is, but it just fucking hits different, man. It just feels so much better.
It's the habitual shit.
You know, what do you mean? What do you mean?
It's the same reason you can't smoke and not be walking back and forth in your backyard. There's
I'm
just, there's that very innate need that if I've got a beer in one hand, I need a ciggy in the other.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's like the whole like.
Oh, my vodka is spilling
like,
over.
The placebo effect isn't real, but you feel it's real, so it's basically real. You know, like
My vodka spilled. I didn't tip it over; it just overflowed. Hang on.
Nice.
I think I left the tissues next to my bed. Tee. Just a sec.
Oh, whoa, what for?
Left foot, right foot.
I'm sorry. I can't believe we lost the first
can't hear
fucking
you.
hour. This is a shit show. Ah!
Not there. Shit.
What? What's up, Buttercup?
Left foot, right foot. I can't find them.
Can't find what?
Hang on. No, that's tea.
Oh, fuck me up the arse and call me Sally.
Fuck it, it'll dry out eventually. Alright, I'm back.
I've been shouting to you this whole time. What have you missed?
Not there.
Oh, Ricola.
That's the knife.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the listeners.
Welcome to the second half of the podcast where the cognitive part wasn't published. Oh.
We were supposed to start 3 hours ago. Oh, man.
Continuing the story with zero context, I brought the Switch.
Yeah.
I actually bought it last night because I had the coupon for like the for the shitload of money that could put a decent into the Switch. But on another like online site, I had a $10 gift voucher for my birthday, or like coupon. Excuse me. So, I did my shopping around again because I was very much sober at the time.
Yeah.
But I ended up buying the Switch with the $10 gift voucher. As counterintuitive as that sounds.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that?
I bought the Switch from the online retailer that I only had like a $10 discount on, which gave me this like $300 gift voucher to spend on games at the other retailer that I got the gift card for.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really fucking sorry. Misha is being so annoying. She just wants scratchies. She doesn't understand the concept of podcast. I've kicked her out. Fuck off.
But
I'm joking. I love her.
I love her too.
You never reply to a post. What are you on about? A post.
She never posts.
I do. Right. Look, I'm looking at animals. All the Mish posts. You never fucking comment on any of them.
I don't comment on like 90% of the shit here.
Oh, you know, Misha gets her validation from your comments, man. I read them out to her, and she's very happy.
Hang on.
I posted a picture of her with Mio, and
there we go.
Okay, I will read out Misha to her. Colon Misha colon. She'll love it. You've made her day at the moment. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, I had like I could buy like 3 games with my Switch essentially.
That's the worst thing about Nintendo is the fucking pricing of their games, man.
Dude, it's $100 a game here.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's like 60 quid a game here, which is ridiculous as well.
yeah, but that's like, well, I guess we're getting a fair deal there because like 60 quid is $120 here.
Breath of the Wild is £65.
Breath of the Wild's $100. I'm dabbing right now.
Yeah, like okay, it's the same thing as like hearing. I was asking Corporal Crud. I was going to ask, hey, do you know Corporal Crud? Of course you fucking do. But like,
I think I've heard the name before.
Yeah, he posted like Warhammer and like asked him how much it was in Japan, and it's like it's always funny because Warhammer is so overpriced, but like every other country, like when I was young and I liked Warhammer at like 11, my family, we could only afford to buy 1 or 2 boxes a year of like Warhammer. But everywhere else in the world, it's more expensive because obviously it's a British company, you know. So we get the cheapest price, but by our
I thought you were gonna say like the rest of the world was like, no, we're not paying that fucking shit for plastic crap. We're on so Game Workshop only charged like overpriced shit in the UK.
Oh no, it's like when I see American prices, I'm like, why the fuck do you buy this shit? Like, I feel like shit when I buy it, and here, like, it's like 30% less money than what you're paying, and I still think it's overpriced as fuck. Why is anyone like when Corporal Crud said it's like up to like 5,000 yen for a small box?
It's like 50 USD.
Yeah. And it's like here, it's like for a small box now, it's up to like 35 USD, typically 35, 40.
Like doing the math in my head, that's only like a £5 markup.
10 quid. It's more like 10 quid.
Mm.
It's not. Yeah, it's. But it's like, why does anyone? Because I still think it's overpriced by our pricing standards here.
This is what it costs to get your plastic toys made on a living wage. Games Workshop needs to move to China.
That is actually true. You can buy Warhammer for very, very cheap if you get the shit repos from China. So, yeah. God damn them hiring British workers.
God damn the unions. Down with them, I say.
No, but like, but yeah, my point being is like, it's barely justifiable the price here, and hearing that it's more expensive everywhere else in the world, and I think it's expensive here, and yeah, we have the cheapest price relatively.
But back on topic.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I had like enough of the gift voucher to get like 3 games for basically free. So I got Super Mario Odyssey because bing wahoo. And I mean, I kind of like my collect 'em all games, you know. I had fond memories, like a nostalgia trip going through the Spyro trilogy. I mean, it's basically the same thing. On top of that, I got Fire Emblem 3 Houses because
Pog's in the chat, boys.
Yeah, because Pog's in the champ apparently. Pog's in the chat.
Pog's
apparently.
in the chat, boys.
Yeah. Tons of fun for everyone, and the last game I got was actually Demon X Machina, which was a mech game. Shout outs to Buttery because he was, because even when I was buying this, like when I was looking through the games, like I remember this name, and then I like type it into the search part of Discord. I'm like, yeah, Buttery talking about this game a shitload, and like as far as fun, actiony, and like violence and shit, that's about as good as you're gonna get on the Switch.
True, but can I just say, Buttery, I'm not gonna fucking read Chainsaw Man. Fuck off.
Right? Oh no, but there's that one girl that gets all the dojins with the really aggressive hand jobs, and they're low key, really fucking nice.
Nice. That's a PogChamp moment.
I need to pee actually.
I need a fag. So do you want to take a 5-minute break?
All right, fiver for everyone.
This is the first podcast with fucking breaks.
Yeah, but I'll pay. Look for the tissues to clean up the spill that's still on my desk, and it's getting worse actually.
I need to refill my drink actually as well. So.
BRB! That's the wall.
Greetings, traveler.
No.
Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath because I'm a fat bastard.
Bro,
and
I found
walking a lot up the stairs fast.
I found the tissues. They were in a very obvious spot. So
Where
now
were they?
On top of a pile of stuff, rather than like halfway down the pile of stuff where I was looking.
I just
time.
burped. Sorry.
Oh, Sam.
Well, I'm very happy you found them. You know what I'm really happy about? Is that we didn't really talk about my subject other than like stocks, I guess. Because I have a lot of things I can talk about that weren't cut out.
You want to talk about your verbal conversation thing?
Well, I'll read out everything Sober Me very specially wrote, so because he knew that I would forget.
Did he write them in like big capital letters so you could still actually read it?
No, I have to pass through lowercase, sadly. Okay, so and you can pick what you want to talk about. So he's written all my assignments done, be average. Speaking contest,
be less than average.
Buddy Girl Senpai, Newcastle United, stocks, which we did talk about, and then Gondola for 1 minute because Jan asked us to talk about Gondola.
Dude, I fucking love Gondola.
Man, the gondola that Jan knitted for me, or sewed for me, sorry, is fucking. I love it so much, and Misha likes it. She sits on it a lot, and I check it every day because I don't want her to scratch the shit out of it. But she seems to be treating it well, and it's just I'm so happy. You know, like you were talking about me pacing, and like, do you know that everything? Okay, so I'm gonna get a bit personal with you for a sec. Right.
Okay.
This sounds autistic, and I fucking.
It is.
But like, I had to go to therapy for a lot because I suffered from a pretty bad OCD, right?
Yes.
And like medically diagnosed OCD, not just like self-diagnosed, like fucking actual OCD. And it was that everything in my life had to be even numbers. And I like to the point where when I would walk, I would.
What a coincidence! Your gondola has 2 legs.
But like, everything. And I was talking about it with Potato actually recently, and I was being really happy that I'd gotten over it, and then I realized I hadn't actually gotten over it.
Everything in your life has been really, really, really even.
You say that, but yeah, pretty much. Everything in my house is even. Everything, like, in my safe space, I know that's a meme term, but everything in my safe sort of area that I live in is all even. And that's what I mean, where I haven't really gotten, like, you were talking about me pacing in my backyard, and it's like, I don't count my steps when I walk in the back garden. I don't know why I said backyard, I'm not American. Like, in my back garden. Mm-hmm. But the pacing, I no longer count because I've already counted before, and all of my steps are even. When I walk up and down the steps, like up and down the stairs, there's 13 steps and I always skip. And like, I want 2 cats, I want another cat, and the only reason I don't have another cat is because I don't want to introduce the cat to Misha and she not like it, because if I get another cat, I want it for life, I don't want to just take a cat for, Misha to not like her and then, like, return it. If I take a cat, I take it for life, but Misha's already grown. She's like nearly 4, and I don't want to introduce another cat to her, and she may not like it. But I want like more than one cat because I'm really sad that when I go out and stuff, Misha's left alone. And man,
but she's a cat.
I know, but like she's alone. I mean, not recently, obviously, because of like quarantine and shit. But like because of
Can cats even get coronavirus?
No. But like, what I mean is that I'm not going outside, you know. But like before that, I'd leave her alone a lot, and I'm really sad. And you know, when I go on my Japan trip in my 3rd year of uni, I'm gonna be away from her for like a fucking year. And honestly, man, I'm tearing up just fucking thinking
Nigga,
about
she's a cat.
I don't want to leave her for a year. I fucking love her, man. You know, like on the pod, right? I know I should, you know, I always say, Mish, get out my room and stuff, but you know, I fucking love her, man. She's like so much
for
to me.
that fleeting second.
Like,
she is unwarrantedly in your room. I love it.
Yeah, like you know, I don't. Sorry, I'm fucking tearing up. I've got to control myself. I'm really sorry, everyone. But like, oh, like I love her so much, you know, and the thought that I'll be away from her for over a year is just, you know, I know it's over a year in the future, and I'm already getting really sad about it. You know, I'm sorry. I've got to pull myself together. Fuck me. Come on, guys.
Dude, I can see the headlines now. Local man stops studying Japanese after 2 years so he doesn't have to leave his cat.
I mean, you say that like a joke, but yeah, like, you know, I haven't seen. Do you know how weird it feels to like? I haven't seen my mother in over a year, you know, and like I miss her so much.
Same.
But like the thought of not being, you know, I've always had Misha. I've always had her since she was like 4 weeks old or 6 weeks old. I've always fucking had her, and the thought of not being able to be with her for a whole fucking year really just fucking wrecks. You know.
She'll be fine.
I know she'll be fine, of course she will, but it's like me. I don't know.
She'll just stare at like a blank wall, like she always does.
You know, I mean, to be fair, Misha used to be really retarded. She'd just jump into a closed door and shit. Now she's like kind of smart. Okay, she's fake. Right, I haven't told the story. Right, I opened the window, like my bedroom window that goes into the back garden, and she fucking jumped out of it. Right, and oh, Misha, get out my room! I'm talking about you. Right, she jumped. Right, she literally jumped out the the upstairs window into the garden, and so I ran downstairs. And when I got to the door, like the back door, she was already there because it was raining, right? And she doesn't like the rain. She doesn't like getting wet. So I opened it and she ran in. And then like we looked at each other for a few minutes. Sorry, not for a few minutes, for like 5 seconds.
And then we kissed.
Like, no, but we communicated, and like I knew exactly what she was going to do, and she knew that I knew what she was going to do, which is that she was going to go upstairs and jump out the window again. So we both ran up, and I just got there in time to close the window before she jumped out again, even though she just jumped out the fucking window and ran straight back inside because it was a bit wet on the ground. But what I mean is that she's learned that she can go outside the back door, but she hasn't figured out that she can also go outside the front door. So the front door is safe when I open it, but not the back door. Because she is a little bit retarded. But like,
yeah, dude, cats they can't establish like multi-entrance things.
Yeah.
Like if a cat walks out of the room through the front door and comes in through the back door, she thinks they think it's like a completely different room.
Yeah. I mean, it's just fucking retarded that she jumped out the window, came back, and then immediately went upstairs to jump out the window again, like thinking it would be a different situation, you know?
And that's why they don't own the world.
Yeah. But like, man, I don't know how I'll last without being with her for a year. But it is what it is. So, okay, so of the topics I read, what do you want to talk about? Assignment, speaking contest, Monogatari, Bunny Girl Senpai, Newcastle,
I mean, I made you go watch Bunny Girl Senpai.
You did.
But that I guess that's the prequel to you finishing Monogatari.
Okay, so like I fully accept recency bias here. So I want to make it clear, I'm not making a statement that's going to last, my lifetime. I think in a couple of months I'll revisit it and my passions maybe have cooled, but at the moment, Owari Monogatari second season is my only 10 out of 10. I thought that was on like my anime list. It did so fucking much to me.
I mean,
and
I was kind of expecting to say like the entire Monogatari series is like the best thing ever, and I was going to agree with recency bias there, because I don't think I've ever seen you watching anything that's particularly like long standing. Maybe JoJo, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm very aware that recency bias is like a thing, and so, like, yeah, when I watched JoJo, I thought JoJo was one of the best things. And watching Monogatari, but like, I tried to be as objective as possible, and I knew that no Monogatari part was a 10 out of 10. I put some at 9, I put some at 8, some at 7. I did like them all.
I think I didn't rate them until like, because I didn't actually make my anime list until like way later.
Yeah,
and then I kind of just went through and was like, oh, it's part of that series, we'll rate it the same as the last one and whatever.
I gave them all.
Unless I have like distant memories of it being particularly shit.
I rated them all like pretty much not as soon as I'd watched them, but like only a day difference. So I'd like started the next part. But I rated them as I felt them. But for me, that's the thing. Owari Monogatari second season is not 10 out of 10 on its own. Sorry, it's not 10 out of 10 on its own. But the resolution that it offered me, I felt so fucking good about it. And I loved it so much that I rated it 10 out of 10 as essentially a proxy for the whole Monogatari series being or that Monogatari arc being resolved. But no other Monogatari part is a 10 out of 10. I do believe that 10 out of 10 is like life-changing. And I don't want to say life-changing, but like, I really loved the resolution at the end. That being said,
yeah, I'm going through my list now, and I think I rated everything on Monogatari about like an 8 out of 10, except the Kizu Monogatari, which I rated like 9 out of 10.
Right. I think Kizu, or at least the first part of Kizu, is actually my lowest rated Monogatari.
I think that's one of the ones I didn't rate 9 out of 10. I think I rated like part 2 and 3. I read part 2 and 3 9 out of 10, and then we go down to 8 out of 10. I got Bake Monogatari, Kizu Monogatari 1, Nisei Monogatari, Neko Monogatari second season. Because nothing's in order.
Yeah. Well, like on that, watch. I have just rated, Seishin Butao Yaro wa Bunny Girl Senpai no Yume wo Minai.
Okay, weeb.
And honestly, man, it's called Bunny Girl Senpai. She's in a bunny outfit like fucking twice. What the fuck? And then they don't even kiss at the end. He goes to fucking kiss her, and she stops him. Like, that's like hardcore fucking cooking, right?
Welcome to romance anime!
Yeah, I got fucking spoiled with Monogatari, right? Fuck that shit. Like, 7 out of 10 is fucking decent, right? I finished it. I did finish it like a couple of hours before the pod. Actually, an hour before the pod was scheduled to start.
We get it. I was late.
No. But like an hour before, because I'm saying like I kind of like put it off. I watched a bunch yesterday. I watched like 6 episodes yesterday, and I was like, like the premise I wasn't really feeling, to be honest. But I was like, I did promise Moon I would watch.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
it's loosely related in the sense that it's like teenage girls with like problems because they're like teenage girls.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I think I could sympathize a lot more with Arolagi because of the whole supernatural shit. But like, I was like, why the fuck do all these girls like this dude? He's a bit of a cunt. And Arolagi's a cunt.
Bro,
but, like,
same.
like he's got all this shit. That's what I mean. I think again, recency bias and all that, but I think I watched one of the best series in that sort of category. Even though I would separate Monogatari from just a normal romance, but like. I watched that, and now watching like a normal anime that isn't like 95% dialogue, and
I can't go back.
Yeah, it really felt like that at times. Where I was like, "Oh my god, just get to the fucking point!" And yeah, the fact that they didn't fucking kiss at the end. What the fuck? Why did I invest that time? Jesus Christ! Sorry, I'm getting passionate here. Like I said, I only finished this a few hours ago, but. God damn! Didn't even kiss! Didn't even get a fucking kiss! Oh! Yeah, that's my that's my thoughts on fucking Bunny Girl Senpai. And yeah, she's only in a Bunny Girl outfit twice! Like 2 episodes!
But it's pretty pog, isn't it?
I mean, it is pog, but like, not... I want more, It was one of those things going into it, I was like... Fuck, I really hope this isn't a series just about her being in a Bunny Girl outfit. And then at the end, when I finished it, I was like the opposite. I was like, why the fuck isn't she a Bunny Girl? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, I liked it.
I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, I rated it a 7. But, like, for me, if anything's under a 5 out of 10, I don't fucking finish it. You know what I mean? So in the anime I finished, I thought it was good. I didn't dislike it.
Oh,
but
I finished. Hang on, I scrolled down because I opened my list for this. Things I rated like less than 5 out of 10. Haruhi, second season.
Don't say anything about Haruhi. Don't.
Oh yeah, that's got to be next on your shit to do list.
It's like impossible to watch in the UK, so I have to pirate it. But yeah, I am planning on watching it. So,
dude, pirate it. Other things I rated like less than 5 out of 10. Sword Art Online. That's just isekai. That's like garbage.
Yeah.
Witchcraft Works, which is Palabate. You just gotta trust me on that. Seikano, which I have bitched about fucking endlessly. I guess my limit is like 4 out of... No, because I got a few like 3 out of 10s, which I finished. But, yeah, Seikano is pretty shit. Eromanga Sensei is... It trips the mental illness filter. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Citrus was pretty shit, but it's like lesbians. That's so cool.
Yeah.
The MILF Isekai was fucking bullshit.
That's what I heard. Like, I don't get how people can watch shit that's under. Sorry, finish.
No, go for it. Ask me how I can't finish things that are shit.
I was gonna say, like, for me, if an anime is under 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10, I just don't watch it. The only reason, like, the only 5 out of 10 like completed series I have is Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and the only reason that they're rated as like I completed them is because I watched them when I was fucking like 9 or 10, and I was a retard, and I was fine with like 10 episodes for a single fight, because I had nothing better going on in my life, and I was a dumb kid. But like right now, like Bunny Girl Senpai, which was a 7, was pretty much the level.
You see,
If it was
that's
slightly-
that's the key thing here. I don't value my time and or money.
I think I value my time a hell of a lot more than my money. I will spend my money, but like
I will buy a Netflix subscription to watch 3 out of 10 anime for the first episode.
Ugh. Yeah, sorry, continue.
Oh no, it's just, I mean, after that, it's kind of just like isekai and shitty romances and fucking samurai flamenco.
I've never seen it.
It's one of the things which recommended to me. And it's always fun when people recommend me shit like this, because I tell them, like, this is what I'm gonna base your entire taste off, and whether or not I ask you for recommendations in the future. And then like, and it's funny because I do that because I feel that when I catch people off guard like that, they're kind of like giving me their truest recommendations, rather than like the same critically acclaimed bullshit that everyone fucking gives me. Because he tried to backtrack on that, and he's like, "No, watch like Gurren Lagann." I'm like, fuck you. No, I'm watching this.
You tried to backtrack,
which in this case,
right.
But like usually when I like tell people I'm gonna base my entire taste off this one anime you've recommended, and whether or not I like ask you for recommendations in the future, they usually try to, because when I tell them that, they stop recommending what they just recommended, and they start giving me the most generic, critically acclaimed bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like, no, I don't want to watch One Piece. No, I don't want to watch Gurren Lagann. Fuck off! I am gonna watch this shitty like fan service thing that you watched that one time that you said was kind of alright.
Yeah, like why would you subjugate your time to that?
Because I don't value my time or money.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's I think it works out more often than not. Like, I think the only like critical failure has been Samurai Flamenco, which how to explain this? There's a ridiculously good looking supermodel dude who has like this perverted sense of justice, and he starts like doing superhero shit. And at the beginning it was kind of cute because it's like he's a superhero who's taking super seriously that this dude is missing his umbrella.
I don't quite know.
Like, oh, he forgot his umbrella. I need to return it to him, or some shit.
Right.
Like, really, really mundane shit. But then it starts getting, like, real ironic. Like, it starts going... It gets so ironic, it stops being ironic and becomes, like, the entire thing it was trying to take the piss out of, which is, like, superhero, like, Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when I lost interest in it, and that's why it's 3 out of 10.
Actually, like, on that, one of my lowest rated anime is also a samurai anime.
It's not even samurai, it's just called Samurai Flamenco.
Well, I mean, I'm just using that to pivot to try and contribute something to the conversation because I don't really have anything to add. But, like, Afro Samurai, it's like the only reason I watched that was because I had Samuel Jackson in. But like when I was actually made my list and I was thinking about it, it was like, oh, it was pretty shit to be honest. But it did have Samuel Jackson. So 6 out of 10. You know.
And he was like, nigga.
I think he says nigger at least like 10 times. Sorry, I have to specify when I said nigger. I said it with an A, not an ER, you know. just making that clear.
I dropped the hard R.
Yeah,
actually I didn't, because I did that like elongated A. But I'm okay if you take it with a hard R. I will live with that.
I don't like unironic racism. You know what I mean? Unless it's against gypsies, in which case, or RGs, and I get that, right? But like, I don't like unironic racism. I don't give a shit about ironic racism. I think that's what a lot of people didn't understand when I made my announcement. Was like, if you're racist, just keep it to yourself. Like, I'm not going to tell you how to be, but like, I just don't like.
If you're racist, go down to the pub. I'll meet you down there. We can talk it out there.
Yeah, like pretty much. Like that's when I made that announcement of like, can people tone down the racist rhetoric? I wasn't saying to everyone like, "Hey guys, stop being fucking racist." Like, fuck, be whoever you want to be. I'm not in charge of that. I'm just saying, like,
I still absolutely came up with the best reply, which was just "Jogger, please."
Yeah, but like, still, I don't like I said, I don't like unironic racism unless it's unironic racism to my biases. In which case, I agree.
I'm only in it for my kind of racism.
Exactly. Okay, so yeah. Wait, no, shit. Sorry, I accidentally opened Osu. What the fuck? Wait. I can't even control my fucking mouse.
Click the circles!
No, the Osu noise is so loud! What the fuck? Drum roll.
Oh god. This is a shit show, isn't it? Oh, I can't even open my eyes at this point. Willie, where did you go? William, wait, fuck. Sorry. Give me a bit. Oh, God. Manlet says that his apology is accepted. Oh god, this is not good. This is not good at all.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I'm literally at the point where I'm so pissed I accidentally stepped on my fucking microphone cable and tore it out. I can't even control my feet.
That's not good.
What? How long did I cut out for?
Long enough for me to read text chat.
Oh, I was listening to you the whole time, but like, what was I talking about? Racism.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit if you're racist. I just don't want to see it unless it confirms my biases. That's it. That's what I wanted to say.
I mean, I'm just saying gypsies are basically black people. So
European black people, yeah.
Yeah. Euro nigs, if you will. I'm fucking blasted.
Oh yeah. I said I had a bunch of topics: speaking contest, assignments, and Newcastle United are doing shit. I guess I was talking about that. Newcastle United are doing shit. That's it.
Whose fault is it?
Manager.
Okay.
We have Steve Bruce, who's like proper British manager, which in this case means shit. That's it really. We're probably gonna get fucking relegated, and I'm gonna cry. But I already fucking cried thinking about Misha not being here, so Also, I didn't update this, but I'm at the point now. Yeah, when I went out on the break for a fag, even trying, I could not walk in a straight line. So
I can't keep my eyes open.
So good, homie.
Jesus. Shiggy, I've been awake like 2 hours and you already fucked me up.
I mean, like, your tolerance is going to be low because you just haven't drunk. That's what I mean. Like, my tolerance is already a lot lower just because I haven't drank in, like, half a year or something. Like, with the amount I've drank, if this was, like, when I was drinking, I'd be tipsy or something. But right now, I'm fucking bladdered. Just because. And you don't drink, so for you, it's going to be worse.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through my fourth drink with like 2 swigs of vodka. I'm dead. I'm dying.
It's all good, homie. You know. I mean, we would have had another fucking hour of content, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like that wasn't even a drunk fuck up. That's the thing.
I mean, that's the issue in which, like, technically when like halfway through the pod, but in reality, for as long as we've been talking, we've basically done a full pod at this moment. You know?
I mean, we're like an hour through the second half.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the issue is that the first half was like the half where I talked a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't think I do that much.
I mean, as much as I joked about it, if you want to rehash some of that stuff, it's all good, man. Like, anything to keep you awake.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. It busts my nuts trying to re-talk about something sober, let alone like now.
Have you ever been this drunk in your life?
Oh, absolutely.
Because, like, I must admit, I don't know your, like, for as long as I've known you, or at least as long as, like, I've been I've drunk, which is only the past 2-3 years, admittedly, and we've known each other for, it's really weird to think about, but we've known each other for quite a bit longer than that. As long as I've known you while I've drunk, I've known that you haven't, but I don't actually know your history regarding, like, for example, I never really drank before I turned to the legal age.
Oh,
so I don't know.
Well, that's kind of where it like flipped for me. It was like the moment I was allowed to, it stopped being like fun and interesting. Because I did a lot of like partying and shit back when I was like 14, 15.
Right.
And then like I around when I was like halfway through like being 15, that's when my parents found out. I was like, okay, I'll stop the shit. But even then, like the last time I really got like absolutely shit faced was like my best friend's sister's wedding.
Right.
No, it didn't end horribly, like, because I started drinking at around like 11 o'clock. And the fucky thing about it was like I made it through the entire ceremony, and then it was around, and I hadn't eaten at all. That was the other thing.
Yeah, that always fucks you up.
And I had made it until just before I was getting in the buffet line. Like I was in the line, and I was like, I need to pee.
Yeah.
And so I like walked out of the line halfway across the farm to like the toilet, and I went to the toilet, and then I started like throwing up in the toilet, and that was kind of like the last time. Like I don't want to say it was necessarily like I learnt my lesson, but I realized like I wasn't really having fun or anything.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna have to be around after the pod. I'm probably gonna have to be around the toilet for quite a bit. I've definitely drank that much.
I'm gonna try my fucking damnedest to avoid that because toilet's very far away.
That reminds me of like. Okay, so I mean, I went to Japan when I was 18.
No, but
right?
first,
sorry.
Because I always tell it's like the coolest thing about the wedding part was like I was sitting on the toilet and throwing up into the toilet at the same time. Like there's like a if you put like your index fingers to your index fingers and your thumb fingers to your thumb fingers together and you make like a circle. That's about the whole size I had to aim for to throw up in the toilet.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing was, I was like 99.99% successful.
Mm.
So that's how I spent the wedding.
Like, the closest thing after that is, like I said, I went to Japan when I was 18.
Oh, sorry, just one. Like the
Oh.
proof I have to that is like because I was wearing a dress shirt at the time. When I woke up, it was clean.
You wearing a dress? Or...
No, a dress shirt, like collared white shirt
Yeah.
with tie. Like it was clean the morning after.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel clean, you know.
Oh yeah, I put on like an Iron Maiden t-shirt when I woke up, but it was actually clean.
Mm. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, okay, third time's the charm.
Yeah, I am done unless you come up with some other weird tangential thing.
I mean, this is just tangent on tangent on tangent, but yeah. So yeah, I went to Japan when I was 18, and it was obviously like a pretty life-changing moment in the way of like just chilling with a friend for ages in a foreign country, first time away from home, without a supervisor and shit. And you know, all that shit, saving up myself and all that. But like, when like Christmas came, I have a thing with my aunt, or technically what's it called, like grand aunt.
Yeah. So
and I see like
your grandmother's sister.
Yeah, and I see like that sort of the family with so and the aunt that that I went to see in Belgium is her daughter, you know.
Yeah.
So she's technically not like an aunt; she's my mother's cousin, but I just call her Auntie Linda. But
yeah,
like
second cousins and shit like that are real fucking weird.
She's technically like a cousin once removed, I think, is like the official term, but I just call them.
I've never bothered with the terms because I don't see my family enough to like try and figure out who's who.
Well, I mean, like I only see her once a year, and like you know, I went to Belgium to see her 1 year, but like this was before that, and I remember like because I was 18, it was the first time I was 18 with family. I obviously just drank way too much and got hammered, and what I did, all I talked about with her were fucking Japanese bidets. I was just saying that, like, we don't have bidets in the UK, and like in Japan they have fucking bidets and they're amazing. And how when I was in Dubai, it wasn't the same type of bidet; it was like a shower head. But man, it's so fucking good. Why don't we have bidets? I was like saying that for like 10 minutes straight, just talking about bidets, and she was an absolute fucking queen in that. She was just like, yes, yes. She's pretending to be like interested and like just humoring me. And like, yeah, what else do you have to say about bidets? And I'm like, well, actually, like, this is another reason why I love bidets. And I think that was the first time I embarrassed myself in front of my family.
Oh, that's far from the first time you've embarrassed yourself in front of your family.
Fuck off.
Just like being 5 years old is fucking embarrassing.
True. But I mean, like, extended family in that sense. Like, can you just imagine, like, you know, she's like a really successful, 45, 50-year-old woman, right?
Yeah.
Really successful, lives in a foreign country, comes and she's just having some 18-year-old talk to her about fucking bidets. Like 10, 15 minutes. Hammered.
I have this very vivid memory of like one of the Christmases after I'd moved out. I was with my family and my sister was talking to my uncle about the most boring shit, and I could just watch him the entire time with the look that he just wanted to fucking kill himself.
Mm.
And I think that's when I finally understood the saying, like, there's nothing that makes you want to not bang a high school girl more than talking to a fucking high school girl.
Yeah.
Because they got fucking nothing going on in their lives.
I mean, that's actually something I did want to bring up, which is like, okay,
Pedophilia.
I didn't smoke underage. I didn't drink underage. I didn't do drugs underage. I was pretty boring in that regard. But I definitely did have the vast majority of the sex I've had underage. Like, that was pretty much all I did. In fact, like, it's pretty sad thinking about it, that being an adult, I've had less sex by a decent margin than when I was like a teenager.
I think that's what we call as peaked.
Yeah, I fucking peaked. Because, like, when I think about it, I mean, I did some dumb shit, like, you know, like unprotected and stuff. With
Yeah.
It's something I don't like to think about, because it's like, if I don't acknowledge it, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like,
I was not raped. I was not raped. I was not raped.
You know, shit like, okay, right. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna blast through my topics in like 2 minutes, so we could just go back to tangents, right? So,
what you mean is you're gonna blast through your topics in about 3 hours because I'm gonna tangent everything.
Okay, no, well, let's try. Okay, so I got all my results back from my first term of university. I got, well, okay, I'll say the British grade, which is got a high 2-1, a high 2-1, a low 2-1, and a high 2-2. Converted into American or international, that's a B plus, B plus, B minus, C plus, which averages to a B. I'm officially a B student. I'm very happy with that. Okay, that's assignments done. Speaking contest. I was put forward for a speaking contest. I think I talked about this on the last podcast episode, maybe. I came in last place, as expected, because the other two contestants were a lot better than me, but it gave me very good motivation to practice my speaking. I would offer to deliver my speech right now, but not only would that be very uninteresting as that's in Japanese, I'm also hammered, and I don't think I can read Japanese at this point. And I did write my script all in Japanese, so I don't think I could, even if I wanted to. I came in last place, but I got a £15, so like $20, Amazon gift card. So that's a pog moment.
Have you used it yet, or?
No, I'm fucking saving that shit, man. Like,
for what?
The best thing is that they didn't advertise it. Like, they didn't say you would get this for participating, and that's basically.
So basically, you're just holding the gift card to flex on all the kids that like were also embarrassed to not participate.
I mean, in reality, I have a couple of books I need to read, so I'm probably just going to buy a book with it. But I haven't bought it yet. I've still got it. You know, it's £15. You know, it's not a lot. But and yeah, I already talked about Newcastle doing shit, and I'm contractually obliged to Jan to talk about Gondola for a minute. So let's talk about
that. I think we talked. I think we established Gondolas are fucking great.
Gondolas are fantastic. I
love Alright, let's try this now. Meet me in general. So it's gone. No, you do the dough. Close enough.
Exception.
Excuse me. So is there anything else?
I mean, I just blasted through everything I had to talk about in a couple minutes. So no. Wait, are we really ending it?
I mean, we're over an hour at this point.
Still,
again, I'd like to say I'm incredibly sorry to to fucking up the recording for the first hour, which was like probably the best hour, because
we were both at a more reasonable sobriety level.
No, not that. It's just that, like, after you realize you fucked up the first time, you kind of like half-hearting the second time.
Oh, in case you fuck up, like Adrian.
Yeah, so it's like I've totally ruined the drunk pod for the second time. Maybe next year will be the one.
I mean, but like it's the issue is you got to realize what you're unleashing on the world, which is as soon as we're finished here, I'm going to shit post every channel.
Oh, that's fine. Like, I this. Oh god, it's noon. I don't know if I'm actually going to go to sleep, or I'm going to like stream or something. I don't know. I think the sign of me being able to I haven't even touched my drink in like half an hour at this point, but I think I'm gonna go take a sleep or something.
I mean, that's probably best. Sober up a bit, drink some water.
I need to go inside for. No, I have a jug here. I can technically drink from the jug.
Jug these nut.
So, thank you for coming, everyone.
It's not funny. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Yeah, thank you for. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you.
No, you say it.
Thank you, Moon, for reminding me. Thank you for coming. Come.
Come.
Cunny.
Get it? Because it's cute and funny. Totally not issuing it. Oh, fuck.
Man, I love everyone listening. I love you, Moon. No homo, you know. But
I am somewhere in the middle.
Alright. Unrequited love. What am I, an anime girl at this point?
Yes.
Fuck. I fucking wish I was.
Alright.
Yeah, you go take a nap.
Wee.